There is a certain kind of person, very easy to judge, but very difficult to understand. They paint their faces in colors that have nothing to do with who they are on a random Tuesday morning. They scream at a screen, as if the people inside it can actually hear them. They wear the name of someone they've never met across their back. And when their team loses, something inside them genuinely breaks. Not for an hour, but sometimes for days. To most people, this looks simple. Tribalism, escapism, obsession. But psychology tells a completely different story. What looks like obsession is often something far more profound. Something that has very little to do with sports and everything to do with what it means to be human. Section 1. The real truth. Before we go deeper, there's one thing you need to understand. The obsessed sports fan is not broken. They are not immature. They are not missing something. In fact, they are often doing something most people fail to do. They are meeting some of the deepest psychological needs that every human being carries. Psychology calls this social identity theory, introduced by Henry Todd. The idea is simple but powerful. We don't just belong to groups, we become them. When your team wins, you feel like you've won. When your team loses, a part of you loses too. And this is not a metaphor. It's real. It's measurable. If you've ever felt your mood change based on a match result, you're not alone. A last-minute goal can give you happiness that lasts for days, and a loss can ruin your entire week. Psychology calls this burging, basking in reflected glory, and corfing, cutting off reflected failure. But here's the twist. True fans don't detach. They feel everything. Studies show even your body reacts. Your testosterone drops after a loss. Stress hormones rise, as if you personally lost the game. Because in your brain, you did. Have you ever felt emotionally connected to an athlete? Like you know their story, their struggles, their journey? That's called a parasocial relationship. And here's what's surprising. Your brain doesn't treat it as fake. It activates the same emotional pathways as real friendships. That's why when a player retires, it hurts. When a legend dies, you feel real grief, because that connection was real to you. Look at a passionate fan during a game, shouting, pacing, celebrating, crying. To outsiders, it looks crazy, but psychologically, it's something very important: emotional release. In real life, we're expected to stay calm, at work, at home, in public. But humans are not designed to suppress emotions forever. Sports give you permission to feel, to express, to release everything you've been holding inside. When you watch a match, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical linked to pleasure, motivation, addiction. But here's the key. Dopamine spikes not when you win, but when the outcome is uncertain. That's why close matches feel intense, why last-minute moments feel magical, because your brain is fully engaged. You're not just watching, you're experiencing it. Real life is messy. Hard work doesn't always pay off. Good people lose, bad people win. It's confusing. But sports are clear. There are rules. There's a winner. There's a loser. For a few hours, life makes sense. This clarity gives your brain something it craves: order, structure, meaning. Most fans didn't choose their team. They inherited it from a father, a brother, a grandfather. It's not just a team. It's memory. It's connection. It's love. For many people, supporting a team is a way of staying connected to someone they've lost. Humans crave one thing deeply: belonging. And sports provide it instantly. Strangers become brothers. Crowds move as one. Millions feel the same emotion at the same time. In a world where people feel disconnected, sports create unity. Sometimes it's not about the game. It's about forgetting everything else. Stress, problems, pressure. For a few hours, you're somewhere else, fully present, fully alive. And now, the final sign. The one most people never talk about. Sports give you a sense of transcendence, a feeling that you're part of something bigger than yourself, something meaningful, something that connects you to millions of others, across time, across generations. So next time you see someone shouting at a screen, don't judge too quickly, because what looks like obsession might actually be something deeper, something human. If you related to any of these signs, drop the number in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because understanding human psychology might just help you understand yourself.